Hi students, welcome to Chem Free tutorial. In this video, let's see Class 7 Science Chapter 5, that is Changes Around Us, Physical and Chemical, NCERT Solutions and some extra questions and answers. First, let's see NCERT Solutions. Question number 1, which of the following statements are the characteristics of a physical change? 4 options are given. First one, the state of substance may or may not change. Second, its change with different properties is formed. Third, no new substance is formed. Fourth one, the new substances undergo chemical reaction, that is A 1 and 2, B 2 and 3, C 1 and 3, D 3 and 4. The correct answer for this, that is A 1 and 3. First one is the state of a substance may or may not change. Third one, no new substance is formed. Question number 2, predict which of the following changes can be reversed and which cannot be reversed. If you are not sure, you may write that one, why you are not sure about this. First one, stitching of clothes into a shirt, not reversible. String, that is physical change, reversible. Making idlis from a batter, chemical change, not reversible. Dissolving sugar in water, physical change, reversible. Drawing water from a well, that is physical change, reversible. Ripening of fruits, chemical change, not reversible. Boiling of water in an open pan, physical change, reversible. Rolling up a mat, physical change, reversible. Grinding wheat grains to flour, that is not reversible. Forming of soil from rocks, chemical change, not reversible. Question number 3, state whether the following statement are true or false. In case of a statement is false, write the correct statement. First one, melting of wax is necessary for burning a candle. True. Second one, collecting water vapor by condensing involves a chemical change. That is false because correction is it is a physical change. Third, the process of converting leaves into a compost is a chemical change. True. Fourth one, mixing baking soda with the lemon juice is a chemical change. That is true. Question number 4, fill in the blanks in the following statement. First one, Nalin observed that the handle of a cycle has rust. The brown deposits are due to dash and this is a dash change. That is answer, rusting, chemical change. Second one, folding a handkerchief is a dash change and can be dash. That is physical and can be reversed. Third one, a chemical process in which a substance reacts with oxygen with the evolution of heat is called dash combustion. It is a chemical change. Fourth one, magnesium when burnt in air produces a substance called magnesium oxide. The substance formed is basic in nature. Burning of magnesium ribbon is a chemical change. Burning of magnesium is a chemical change. Question number 5, are the changes of water to ice and water to steam physical or chemical? Explain. Answer, these changes are physical because there is no new substances formed and the changes are reversible. Question number 6, is curdling of milk a physical or chemical change? Justify your statement. Answer, chemical change because a new substance curd is formed and the change is irreversible. Question number 7, natural factors such as wind, rain, etc. help in formation of soil from rocks. Is this change physical or chemical and why? It is a physical change because rocks break into smaller pieces without any change in their chemical composition. Question number 8, read the story Eco-Friendly Prithvi and tick the correct options given in the brackets. Provide a suitable title of your choice for the story. Prithvi is preparing a meal in the kitchen. He chops vegetable peels, potatoes and cut fruits. Physical change. He collects seeds, fruits and vegetable peels into a clay pot. Physical change. The fruits, vegetable peels and other materials begin to decompose due to action of bacteria and fungi, forming compost. Chemical change. He decides to plant seeds in the compost and water them regularly. After a few days, he notices that the seeds begin to germinate and small plants start to grow, eventually blooming into a colorful flowers. Chemical change. His efforts are appreciated by all his family members. That is Eco-Friendly Prithvi. The topic is Eco-Friendly Prithvi. Question number 9, Venn diagram. Write physical and chemical changes. Okay, some changes are given here. Write physical changes in the area marked A and chemical changes in the area marked B. Enter the changes with the both physical or chemical in the area marked C. That is A, physical changes. In area A, physical changes, melting of ice, folding of clothes. In area B, chemical changes, tearing of paper, rusting, curdling of milk, ripening of fruits, burning of magnesium, mixing of baking soda with vinegar. In area C, both physical and chemical change, burning a candle. Question number 10. The experiment shown in figure 5.11a, b, c, d were performed. Find out in which cases did lime water turns milky and why. Vinegar and baking soda, this reaction produces carbon dioxide because as it reacts with the baking soda, it releases carbon dioxide, turns lime water milky. Next one, lemon juice and vinegar, both are acids, no carbon dioxide is produced, lime water remains the same. C, vinegar and common salt, that is NaCl, no carbon dioxide produced, salt and acid do not form carbon dioxide. oxide, lime water remains the same. D, lemon juice and baking soda, acid and base. So again, this is an acid-base reaction that produces carbon dioxide. Lime water turns milky. So lime water turned milky in A and D because carbon dioxide gas was produced during the reaction of acid with baking soda. Question number that is next. Let's see some extra questions and answers. For question number 1, how can we arrange changes into categories? Answer. Changes are arranged into 2 categories. First one is physical change and next one is chemical change. What is meant by physical change? Changes in which only physical properties like shape, size and state of substance changes are called physical change. Next, question number 3, what is meant by a chemical change? Changes in which one or more new substances are formed are called a chemical change. Changes, new substances are formed through a process called a chemical reaction. Question number 4, what happens when we blow air into glass tumbler containing lime water? Answer, blowing air into lime water creates bubbles and turns the lime water milky or cloudy. Question number 5, how can we test the presence of carbon dioxide? Answer, take a spoonful of vinegar or lemon juice in a test tube. Add a pinch of baking soda to it. You will hear a hissing sound or bubbling sound and see the gas bubbles forming. Pass this gas through freshly prepared lime water kept in another test tube. The lime water turns milky due to the release of carbon dioxide. Question number 6, what is meant by rusting? The process in which iron reacts with oxygen and moisture to form iron oxide. A new substance formed, rust, is called rusting. What is meant by combustion? A chemical reaction in which a substance reacts with oxygen and produces heat and light is called combustion. Question number 8, what is meant by combustible substance? Answer, substances that undergo combustion reactions are called combustible substances. Question number 9, name some combustible substances. Answer, wood, paper, cotton and kerosene are some examples of combustible substances. Question number 10, what are the things necessary for combustion? Answer, combustible substances like fuel, oxygen and ignition temperature are necessary for combustion. Question number 11, if a person's clothes catch fire, what is the best way to extinguish the fire? Answer, wrap a blanket or cloth around the person. This cut off the supply of air and extinguishes the fire. Question number 12, what is meant by ignition temperature? Answer, the minimum temperature at which a substance catches fire is called its ignition temperature. Question number 13, can physical and chemical changes occur in the same process? Answer, yes. When a candle burns, the wax melts, that is a physical change, is carried up the wick and evaporates due to heat. The vapor of wax then burn to produce a flame. It's a chemical change. Thus, the burning of candle involves both physical and chemical changes. Answer, reversible changes are those in which we can turn to the original substance or object. For example, ice melts into water and can be frozen back into ice. Water can evaporate and be condensed back into liquid water. Question number 15. What are irreversible changes? Answer, some changes cannot be reversed as we cannot get the original substance back after the change. These are called irreversible changes. For example, chopped vegetables cannot be returned to their original size and shape. Question number 16. What are desirable changes? Answer, many useful changes that happen in our daily life are called desirable changes. For example, turning of milk into curd, ripening of fruits, cutting of vegetables and cooking of food. Question number 17. What are undesirable changes? Answer, changes such as rusting of iron or spoilage of food during storage are called undesirable changes that takes place in our everyday life. Question number 18. What is weathering? Answer, weathering is a process involves physical and chemical changes that break large rocks into smaller pieces. It can be caused by temperature changes, the growth of tree roots or freezing water in rock cracks. Question number 19. What is erosion? Answer, erosion is the process by which rocks, pebbles, soil and sediments are broken down and moved from one place to another by natural forces like wind and flowing water. Question number 20. How is sand formed? Answer, sand is formed by the breakdown of rocks into tiny particles due to weathering and erosion caused by wind, water and other natural forces. Question number 21. Name some examples of chemical changes. Answer, combustion, cooking, digestion of food and rusting are some examples of chemical changes. That's all. NCERT solution and extra question and answer gets over. If you want more videos, like, share and subscribe Chem 3 tutorial. Thank you.